Alrighty guys, we got a double video in one video today. We're going to talk about Kentucky basketball and of course the big Tennessee game coming up this Saturday at Kroger Field. Now first up, people, we're going to talk about the Kentucky Wildcats. We've had a couple days to digest what they have done now, beating Michigan State. And Kentucky pretty much dominated the whole game. We pretty much led the whole game pretty much, and Maxey took over in that second half, and I was surprised, you know. I actually had a feeling we was going to lose this game. I'm not going to lie, you saw it in my video. I was not very confident. I knew we could win the game, of course, if Michigan State had a bad shooting game, and they did. I mean, we didn't play that. We didn't shoot that way. We didn't shoot that well either. But Michigan State, 5 for 26 on three-pointers, 39% from the field, 22 for 56 overall. Now Kentucky, 6 for 18. We shot a little bit better on threes. That was the difference in the game right there. Was that three-pointers, and 38% overall, 19 for 50. So the difference in the game was Kentucky's three-point shooting. And of course, Mr. Maxey. Coming off the bench, 7 for 12, 3 for 5, 5 rebounds, 1 assist, 26 points. Quickly, 10 points. Hagens, 11 points. Sestina, 7 points. Made a big three there down the stretch. Montgomery, 4 points. Richards, he hobbled around with 7 points, 4 rebounds. And that's pretty much it, people. It was an ugly game, as was expected, I guess you could say. But way to go, Kentucky. Maxey did great. It's just the first game. Now let's not get, I know a lot of people are getting very excited about Maxey. He's going to be a great player, but is he going to keep putting up performances like this? That is going to be the key. And he had a great smile throughout the game. You could tell he loved the game. He loved the moment. And that's a good thing to see. He wasn't afraid of the moment. That deep three there to seal the game, beautiful thing to see from Maxey. So congratulations to Kentucky as they become the #1 team in the country. As long as we can beat Eastern Kentucky this Friday, we will be #1 come Monday. I think we can handle Eastern Kentucky. So the Eastern Kentucky game coming up, people, all we really want to see, I want to see if Maxey can continue what he's done. If he can do this against Michigan State, why can't he do this against Eastern Kentucky? We'll see, people. We'll see. Now, let's look at the other players right quick. Whitney only shot 3 shots, 4 points. Let's see. Hagens and Quickly, of course, played very well. Brooks, no points. And that's about it. Yeah, we'll see, people. This is a great way to start the year. Great way to start the year. The only thing would have made it better is if Duke got beat that first game, but not really worried about Duke. They may be ranked high, but I think we have a lot higher. I'm not saying we're a lot better than Duke, but I think we have a better team in the long run. I think you'll see that as the year goes on. The only thing I'm worried about Kentucky is would be their bigs, Montgomery and Richards. One of them is going to have to take over, do better. But again, it's a long year. So that's that. And Eastern Kentucky, we'll just see if Kentucky continues to build on that. I want to see Kentucky come out overconfident and fall behind. That would be expected, of course. After beating the #1 team, they'll come out with the swagger and the confidence. But we should handle Eastern Kentucky pretty well. And we'll see what everybody does that game. So after that, people, of course, Saturday now, we got a big weekend for Kentucky sports. Tennessee comes to Kroger Field to face the Kentucky Wildcats Saturday, 7:30 on the SEC Network. 4 and 5 Tennessee faces the Kentucky Wildcats. Let's look at the standings now and see where Kentucky and Tennessee stand. In the conference, Kentucky's 2 and 4, Tennessee's 2 and 3. Tennessee has not won a game away, as Kentucky has not won a game away. Kentucky should win this game. Now, of course, we all know the history Tennessee has against Kentucky, winning all those games for how many, 20, whatever, some years. But that's pretty much a thing of the past now. Kentucky's been winning more and more against Tennessee. I think we've won 3 of the last 7 games or 3 of the last 5 games. I'm not sure, but the streak thing's pretty much over. Both teams, of course, Tennessee was expected to have a bad year. We all know how Tennessee started the year, but they've rebounded pretty well, considering how bad they started. 4-5, that can be 500 with a win. So we need to win this game as always to get a better bowl game. But Tennessee with 3 losses in the conference. Missouri has 2 losses, and they're the number 2. Florida has 2 losses, and Missouri. I mean, they can actually. They can move up in the standings. Tennessee can, because there's only a 1-game difference between Florida and Missouri, and they're 4-2 and 2-2. So, as bad as Tennessee's year has been, we need to go ahead and put them away this game, really, because Kentucky, they're right there at the bottom with Vanderbilt. Looking at conference records, not overall records, but I've not watched Tennessee play. I watched the highlights where they got beat that first game. Let's look back on it now. Who did Tennessee get beat by? Let's see. They've had a bad year, that's for sure. Let's see. Georgia Tech beat them, and then Indiana. No, okay, I'm looking at the wrong thing. But I don't know. Whatever. I'm looking at basketball from last year. No, we're not. We're looking at the right one. Here we go. But anyway, guys, it is what it is. Like I said, the streak is over in football. And Kentucky, we should take care of business. We should take care of business. It should be a hard-fought game, of course. We'll see what Bowden can do. Bowden, great talent. I think that's going to be a difference in the game, really. I don't think Tennessee's going to have an answer for him. Glenn Bowden. And we'll see how it goes. It's going to be a great weekend, people, of sports. As always, we have Kentucky, of course, playing Eastern Kentucky. I know a lot of people don't like those kind of games where it's not really no competition for Kentucky, but I enjoy watching the team grow. Right now it's a growing period. We're going to see where they play better in basketball. So we got Kentucky Friday. We got the Lakers game Friday. And of course, if you guys don't know, I'm a LeBron James fan. I'm not a Lakers fan. I'm not really have a favorite NBA team. I follow LeBron James. Wherever he goes, that's how I pretty much do that. I mean, I'm not a hardcore NBA fan, but I enjoy watching the second greatest player of all time play. It's LeBron James. He's the second greatest player I've seen play behind Michael Jordan, of course. So, in my lifetime, that's the 2 best players I've seen play. And let's see, then we have Kentucky and Tennessee. And of course, we got NFL on Sunday. Then we got all kinds of college games. Saturday, we got the big LSU game. I think they're playing a big game. LSU and, is it Florida? It might be. But just a big sports weekend, people. As always, it's going to be a great weekend. Sports, hot petite Asian women. What more could you ask for? And we got ourselves some Coke for our nose, so cannot wait for that. And that's pretty much it, people. We're going to see you as always tomorrow. Say your prayers, take your vitamins, go Big Blue, go football, go basketball, go Power Rangers, and go read reviews. We'll see you as always tomorrow. Thank you so much for watching. It's going to be another amazing weekend of sports. Yeah, it's going to be great. And I hope you guys enjoy all the games coming up. And remember, guys, as always, we do review 365 days a year, so we'll see you tomorrow. Have yourselves a wonderful day. Go Big Blue. Box is here, and toodles!